Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Tea&Art. I hope you all are well. So let's start today's video. As the autumn has arrived and we are in between the autumn and Halloween season, so I will be making the videos side by side with showing you some of the Halloweens and some of my autumn inspired. So let's start. Today what I'm doing here is that I have taken a Resincrete and I'm mixing it according to the amount. So it's 10 gram of powder to 3 grams of water. So it's really simple, and now I just usually eyeball it. So I'm just mixing it here. This is actually a custom order I have got for a specific one, but I'm making another one. So if just giving them another option if you like, if they like to select that one or the one they just asked for. So what this is a skull mold and I'm just pouring Resincrete into this skull. So when I think these were my bestseller when I was making them, so now just this one was the last one that was available and it was sold out, so they asked me to make another one. So I've poured my Resincrete and I just did the tapping, so if there is any bubbles they will be releasing themselves. And now I'm going to fill this up. In this way I made a lot of skulls. So I'm just showing you that I made a DIY mold also of a skull. So this is the one that I made, and rest of them are from this one. Such a clear finish of this Resincrete, and here we go. So what I will be doing is that I'm going to age them, and for aging I always use oil paints. You can use acrylic paints also. So this is my black oil paint, and now I'm going to apply this on all of these skulls. So I will be doing this and you just enjoy the process. So this is how all of them are done. And now I'm going to take a wet wipe and I will be wiping all of the excess oil paint. So this is how they are looking like, and now I'm going to use this silver wax, and it is actually an antique silver wax, and I'm going to rub these onto the skulls just to make the highlights. And again I will be doing this to all of my skulls, just a little bit like this. So after doing that I left them to dry for a day, and for my second day I'm going to now use these skulls. So these are two trinket dishes. So actually the first one is made in this one. So this is my first bowl that I ever made, and it is around, you can say, 4 to 5 years old. And at that time I never knew how to make a mold. I just simply took a cork dish and I just made a mold out of it. So this one was my first one, I'm just showing you. And for my second one I'm going to use this. So I'm going to mix my resin and then I will be showing you what I will be doing. So here I've taken some moss and I'm going to put this moss into the trinket dishes. So this is actually a really fun sort of custom order. It is a free will sort. Actually I made this by myself, just what I came in my mind. So I'm pouring the resin into the molds, and now after that I will be arranging the skulls. And now I'm just putting the moss randomly here and there. So I'm using few shades of moss just to give a bit of a look. And in this one I'm going with the dark color of the moss. So there is a little description behind this creation. I will link that description in my description box. so you can know what was the thinking behind this. So this is something for a concept behind thinning of the veils as we approach towards the old leaves are shedding and we are going toward winter. A sort of a spiritual meaning behind this. So what I'm doing here is I'm using my fantasy film, and after putting that, now I'm going to arrange these skulls. So these were giving me a little bit of hard time arranging them, so that's what I will be doing now. Before doing that, I'm going to pour some resin into the eyes to avoid the bubbles, but there will be some bubbles, and this is going to be a very natural rustic sort of dishes. After arranging the skull on this one, I'm going to add some more moss because it's going to be filled up with that, and then some fantasy paper in between. So first one is done now, and now I'm on to the second one, and I will be doing the same with the second one, but the results will be different. So again, I'm just pouring the resin into the eyes, and now I will be putting these into the Trinket dish, arranging these one by one. So after this, I'm going to put some crystals. So the crystals that I'm using is small quartz crystals. These are snow quartz, and they are very small and tiny crystals. And now I'm going to put them randomly here and there in both of them. So everything is settled now, and I will leave these to cure, and I will see you next day. So this is the next day, and let's see how these turn out. Super excited to see them. So this is the one that I told you that was my first ever mold. So this is not going to be a very clear mold. This is a matte mold, as I made this from caulk that you get for putting under the cups. And this is how it looks like. As I told you, it is really matte. And this is going to be the one that I made myself. So yeah, I can see a little bit of air bubbles into the eyes, but it's fine, we can work with that. And this is how this one looks like. And now I'm going to show you that it is not going to be a very perfect tray. When I made it, it was out of bumps and everything, and it was so rustic sort. So I'm going to now make it rustic by drilling and destroying the smoothness of this trinket dish. So this is what I will be doing before doing the top coat. There will be some things that I will be adding to do this dish. So after creating or destroying the dish, I'm going to mix some orange aura flakes and some, you can say, broken glass, and I'm mixing it into the UV resin. So after doing that, I will be filling the places that I made, you can say, drilled, and then I'm going to, or sand, and I'm going to put these as a fillers. So after doing that, I left that to cure, and for this one I'm showing you that I saw some air bubbles, so I made a little bit of holes, and now I was showing you the holes, and now I'm going to do the top coat on this one, and I will be going to keep this really simple like this. I'm not going to drill or create any sort of rustic effect in this one. This is going to be a very simple plain one. In the last, I'm going to tell you which my client picked. Using heat gun to remove the bubbles. And this one is cured under the UV lamp. Now I'm going to do the top coat on this one also. So as I told you that this is a very matte mold, I'm going to apply the resin on all sides, and I will leave this to cure. So this is the final product, and I will show you the pictures. So this is the one that my client picked, and I will be showing you the other one also. Both of them are amazing, but they were looking for this look, and this one was the actual one they wanted to buy, and the other one is still available, just to let you know. So the pictures are coming for that one. But all in all, I really love this project, and do let me know in comments which one was your favorite. And also please like, subscribe and share. Thumbs up if you like the video, and if you haven't subscribed, please consider do so. And take good care of yourself. Bye bye.